Are you like me and want to make Valentine placemats? Let's go make them. The first thing I did was cut 2 pieces of fabric 14 by 20 for my placemat. I took one of my pieces of fabric and I put this precious love letter on it. But you can make this anything you want. You can make it plain, you could make it patchwork, you could make it with an Easter applique, or Valentine on the front, Easter on the back, however you want to do it. But 14 by 20. Then I cut a piece of felt. You can use anything in between here. You can use felt, batting. I'm using felt because it's a little bit stiffer and will lay flat, and I just like it. But just because that's what I'm using doesn't mean it's what you have to use. So I'm gonna take the front of my placemat, lay it face up, the back of my placemat, lay it face down. So I want those two pretty side to pretty side. And then I'm gonna put my piece of felt. Doesn't matter if your felt is on top or on the bottom, as long as you have these 2 pieces pretty side to pretty side. Now, pin, clip, if you want to, don't if you don't want to. I'm gonna sew all the way around. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam. I'm gonna back stitch when I start and when I stop. And I didn't say this, but I need to leave a hole. I'm gonna sew all the way around, except I'm gonna leave a hole. So I'm gonna start sewing here. I'm gonna sew, sew, sew until I get back, and I'm gonna stop sewing about right here. If you need to, take you a Sharpie, a piece of chalk, a pen, whatever works for you, fabric marker, and put you 2 marks to remind you to stop sewing so you don't close your hole up.
This really is one of the easiest beginner projects you could possibly do because it's all straight stitches.
I'm at the corner. I'm going to take my right hand, touch my wheel, turn it towards me. That's going to put my needle down into my project. I'm going to raise my pressure foot, turn my project, and keep going. When I get to the next corner, I'll do the same thing at every corner.
And if you've wanted to try applique, but a quilt is intimidating, then this is easy. Just choose one, put it on your piece of fabric, and use that as the front of your placemat. Or do 2. Lots of my students do Easter on the front, Valentine on the back, or Thanksgiving on the front, Christmas on the back. That way they get a lot of use out of what they've made.
I'm going to take my fingers, put them inside my project, and turn it right side out. Y'all know the drill. Handy dandy tool, fingers, chopstick. Do not use your scissors. Don't do it. It's a terrible idea. After I have it turned right side out, I'm gonna go iron it, and I'm gonna come back and top stitch it, and that's it. You've made a whole placemat in literally like 10 minutes. The cutest, easiest, beginner-friendly project, and you get a lot of bang for your buck because you get to use them, put them away, pull them out next year, and they're just as cute. Finished, ironed. Now, we're gonna top stitch all the way around and be finished.
This would also be cute as patchwork. And then you would have placemats to use all year round. Or make them for the seasons, spring, summer, winter, and fall. How cute would that be? But you know, whatever you make, don't forget to email me a photo to hometownquiltcompany@gmail.com. I want to see. And so does everybody else.
And that's it. You've created this precious placemat. Oh my goodness. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.